Okay, so I have cameras on both sides of my phone. So if you see me looking like on either side, that's why. Anyways, that's it. Alright, so I use a Clinique moisturizer. I'm put it right here. Hopefully it focuses. I've used this moisturizer for like 2 years now. It's a little expensive. It's like 40 bucks, I want to say. But I like it because it's really lightweight, but it's still very moisturizing. So for my brows, this brush is so dirty. I use the number 12 Anastasia brush. It has the angled end and then a spoolie. And I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. I'm also gonna use like this little mirror to do my eyebrows close up. Always remember, before you start filling in your brows, you just want to go in with tweezers and make sure there's no hairs you can get out the way. Okay, so now that you've plucked out the random hairs and cleaned it up, you're going to take the spoolie and comb the hairs going the way you want them to. This eyebrow is a lot more full and it usually gives me a lot less problems when I'm filling it in. I'm going to do it first. So after I pick up product, I like to start in the middle of the brow on the bottom. So get a little bit closer. So start here. You just flick it out. And you want to make sure to do really soft strokes and a lot more small ones. You don't want to go and try to drag a whole line. You just want to slowly form it. You see, I started at the bottom and I did like sort of my initial line, and then I just brought the pomade up, filling in the brow. Alright, now I'm going to pick up a little bit more product. I'm going to go on the top. Again, you want it to be really light, small strokes. But this is when you want to form your arch. Alright, so then just a tiny bit more product. Go in and connect it through the tail. Alright, so then you just want to go and make everything really clean. Okay, so there's a couple things I want to talk to you about. Right now I'm using the 2 mirrors on the side and this mirror to do my brows because I'm recording. But when I do them off camera, I use a small mirror like this, and then I also use a big mirror because I find that if you do your brows like this and you're going like this back and forth to make sure they match, or at least I found when I was doing that, and then when I would leave my house or go to brush my teeth or whatever and I would get in a big mirror, I'd see that my brows didn't match anymore. So I recommend using both for sure. And I don't mean just like a big mirror that you get close to and do your brows in. I mean a big mirror that you're standing back from, that you can see like the whole picture. And then also I want to talk to you. I know when people usually start YouTube, they do an introduction video. But I just feel like people don't go looking for new YouTubers' introduction videos. They don't. People find you by searching a subject, finding your video on that subject, and then following your page because they liked your video on that subject. So I chose brows because brows I feel like are major key to makeup. I feel like if you have a whole look but your brows don't match, or they're hideous, or you don't do anything with them, you're a person that just likes your natural brows, I just feel like the look isn't reaching its potential. It's not as great as it could have been. And I feel like brows make each individual so unique because there's so many different styles of brows. There's so many ways to do them. There's so many products to use. It's such a diverse topic that I felt like picking up people who liked my brows would be a good start of subscribers that will be unique to my. I still want my subscribers to connect with me on a different level, on a level other than makeup, but I do want the core of why my subscribers follow me to be for my actual makeup. Alright, so before I go on with concealer, I just tap my brush and pomade a little bit. I just go around and make sure everything. I hope you can see it. I just go around and make sure everything is clean. All the lines are clean. And everything. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with concealer. I use Rainforest of the Sea by Tarte. You can get it at Sephora. I just take it, I put one drop right here. Now, when I learned how to do my brows, I learned from a girl that didn't use concealer. And so, most of the time I don't. I really don't. I don't find it necessary. But lately I've been having a really hard time getting my eyebrows to match. And I just found that using, like, sometimes at the end I can just use concealer and clean it up and they match. So, alright, so I use this brush. It actually has no name. I think I got it off Wish or something, like, I don't know. But, it's just like a little kind of pointed brush. So I just take it, I just get some product, start carving out. I hope I can see this. Start carving out at the front. Now you see, it kind of looks like I'm doing like circles, but really it's just like super light, short strokes. Alright, so I went in my bathroom so I could see my big mirror and touch up my eyebrows just a little bit because they weren't perfect. I've been having a really hard time getting them to match, so bear with me if you can tell that they're not perfect right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of my look. I plan to start doing 1 to 2 videos a week. So please like and subscribe if you like my video, and leave comments for suggestions on videos.